to the Cougar football stadium here at Letcher County, where the EKMC Championship Middle School Tournament is about to be played. We have had two games tonight already. We had the B Team Championship, which was a barn burner that ended up going to overtime and was a 2-point game. Then the consolation game here between Fleming Pirates and East Ridge ended up being another barn burner, a 2-point game. So we're expecting nothing less of this championship game between LCC Middle School and Magoffin County Middle School. Both of these teams are pretty tough ball teams, and I think Magoffin may have come out on top the last time they faced each other. So I think the Cougars are looking for a little bit of payback here, and they would love to do that on the championship night.
At home.
At home.
I'm not going to stick my foot in my mouth anymore. I said that second game couldn't live up to the first game, but then it did. So just say this one will be great in its own right. I'm sure, like I said, the Cougars are looking for revenge on the Hornets coming in here. Goff County has brought a bunch of fans. They've traveled well. Got the cheerleaders down here and a couple of sections full on the home side. So Letcher fans aren't shabby themselves. Looks like they got 3 or 4 sections down here to the right of us. So it looks to be a great game. Like I said, everybody showed up for it. Also, I'd like to quick shout out to our main sponsor, Not Brain Free Shaved Ice and Flippin' Donuts. You know, they have such awesome food, and just got my heart broke, Mark. I didn't have much time between these two games. I ran outside, was going to get me some donuts, and everyone else has hurt their good too because that line was pretty long.
Yeah, when I took a restroom break there and I come back through and there was a big crowd in line, so I came on in as well.
So looks like the Cougars are starting to exit down here at the field house, getting ready to come in through the Cougars' head.
Yeah, the captains are going on the field right now for the coin toss as we get ready to get underway. Like you said, the Cougars are coming out and getting ready to run through the Cougar head.
It looks like the leaders tonight for the captains tonight for the Cougars will be number 7, Cooper Bates. Number 70. No, they're all moving around at the moment. Number 42, that would be Bryson Frazier. Is that number 75, Maverick Stamper, and number 34, Eli Hatton.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you are aware or not, but Maverick is Tripp's brother.
I did not. Tripp is down here. Tripp has been running the PA tonight for us a lot up here. So it takes a lot of people. People don't realize how much it is behind the scenes just to run football facility. You know how many people have to get in on this.
He's down here with headsets.
So doing the coin toss out here at center field. Like I said, yeah, looking for another exciting action. This game was scheduled to start at 8 o'clock, but said those other 2 games were so good. We had one overtime, and I said just such great games last a little bit longer than anticipated. So this one kicked off about an hour late.
Yeah. And it's, like I said, it's a huge crowd. It's been a perfect night for sports. I mean, the weather's a little cool and crisp now. I mean, at the beginning, we started out with a hot summer day, and as the nights went on, it's cooled down some, but we have a huge crowd. The stands are probably 3/4 to 80% filled, and
yeah, and so the cool thing is like this has been a great event. We came up here, they had a car show. You know, Letcher Central has been packed all day long up here in these parking lots. Had the car show going on. I've had these 3 great football games. They've offered free face painting to the kids. Great food outside here. So it's been just a great day to be up here in Letcher Central to get these games in. Like I said, it's great atmosphere.
Yeah, the car show was to raise money for the Kentucky State Troopers who have the shop with kids, needy kids, shop for
the cop.
Yeah, and I mean it was really a great turnout. I mean there was an unbelievable amount of cars that had entered as the Cougars rushed the field.
Yeah, it showed up I was a hair late today, Mark. Not much. My boy had a baseball tournament this morning in Breathitt County, so we were down there playing. I was able to get back up here about 45 minutes for the first game. Didn't get a chance to see all those cars. So that was, I said, looked great up there though. But
I stopped and looked at a couple on the way in. That they were some pretty nice rides out there.
they're going to do the anthem, so I'm going to kick it out for a commercial and be back in 1 minute on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
And we're back here right after the national anthem by none other than our very own Miss Charlene Mason. She did an awesome job. We're ready to get this game underway. This championship EKMC tournament has been brought to you, as we said several times today, by Brain Freeze and your
Donuts.
Your flipping donuts you've been trying to get all day.
I'm about to send him a message on Facebook and just tell him to deliver them on in here because I'm about to starve out. But
well, we've been here since 4 o'clock.
I know. Been a good long day of football. It's been great action. So you can't really complain when these games have been so good.
No, it's been an outstanding game. And here's the kickoff.
Good squib kick up the middle, handled by the Cougars. Trying to get to the outside edge, but great pursuit there by number 95 for the Hornets.
Yeah, he did a great job swarming down the field. That's Gibson, Leighton Gibson. He was on the back of the seat there, lighting all the fountains.
Yeah, guys, give us a few minutes. Like I said, you're more used to the high school games. This is doing kind of middle school games tonight. We'll get used to these names here in just a few minutes. So, yeah, I was trying to think, Mark, I think it's dropped about 30 degrees since we first got here today.
Yeah, it's dropped a lot. That's for sure.
The Cougars come in, out on offense here. They have a first down at the 33-yard line. Quick handoff up the middle. Looks like to be snipped out by the Hornets. Stop for a 1-yard gain. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Both these teams seem geared up and ready to go. I mean, they've got some good-sized kids out on the field, and they're teed up for this championship game.
Cougars break the huddle, come out in a Quarterback's under center. One wide out, wide to the right. Handoff quick to the back. Once again, good penetration by the Hornets. Number 58 shot the gap there and able to stop the running back before he get any momentum. Another 1 yard pickup will bring up 3rd and 8 for the Cougars.
Yeah, it was Andrew Hall. I mean, he shot the gap and met the running back right in the hole. So far, Cooper Bates has handed off the ball twice, and Magoffin's been right there to stuff it right at the line of scrimmage both plays.
Cougars come back out same formation. Still got the one wide out to the right. Three backs in the backfield. Hand off to the back. Tries to come up the middle, so still just no room there. The Hornets kind of seem like they have that one sniffed out. Able to stop it for no gain this time. So to bring up a 4th and 8 on the 35-yard line.
As Craig Winch, they're trying to do something, but man, like you said, they've just stuffed him right in the line of scrimmage.
Letcher County come out and punt formation. Send the ball back to the Hornets. Quick 3 and out there by the Cougars. See if the Hornets can kind of capitalize on this momentum when they get the ball here. Muff the pick up, but able to pick the ball up. Quick run. And he goes down 1 yard shy of the first down. Kicker had a great pickup. Looked like he was going to pick up the first down. Just didn't realize where the first down marker was.
I don't know if that was an intentional slide or if he just lost the footing or what, but
big play there. 1 yard made a big difference there. Cougars looked like they may have potentially had the first down on the broken play. But the Hornets will get the ball back. First down on the 42-yard line.
yeah, that was a big turn of events because, like I said, I thought he had open ground.
Oh, great move. I mean, picked the snap up, made a cut back to the left. Huge play. Just went down 1 yard too quick.
Coach is still having a discussion on the sideline over here, but I'm not sure what they're discussing.
I'm not sure. And moving the ball to this hash mark is where he went down at. Still the same outcome. Okay. So the Hornets take the field. A lot different formation. 3 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Quick snap. Looked like it may have been sniffed out by the Cougars, but good move there. And 21 able to break it loose. Pick up a big 14, 15-yard gain there all the way down to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, it's James Fultz on the reception and run there. I mean, he just another one of those quick plays where quarterback Kel Howard just hit him and let him do his own thing and thought he had it snuffed out in the backfield, like you said, but
Letcher County defensive back did a great job coming up on that play. It was just a half second too slow on being able to get there. Quick handoff up the middle here for the Hornets. Running back showing good strength. Looked like he was initially touched 2 yards, but able to push forward for a 6-yard gain. Bring up 2nd and 4 for the Hornets.
so far the Hornets have been able to move the ball pretty swiftly. Cougars going to have to tighten the belt here as they're about to enter the red soon.
We have a quick play through the flag down here in the bottom of the field. Looks like there may have been a false start on Magoffin County. Yep, that is the initial call as a false start on Magoffin County. So,
Big Gavin Adams stuffed him there, so I'm not sure if they give the opportunity to decline it. I'm sure they would.
It's a pre-snap penalty.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So I said false start. That will bring it back to a 3rd and 9, or a 2nd and 9. Should have been.
You got trips to the right. This time that's a different look. So.
Magoffin County spread the ball around. Another kind of same play, kind of play out to the flat. Quick pass to number 2. Showing some speed and some moves, able to get all the way into the end zone.
But we got some laundry on the field. They threw a flag on about the 15-yard line for.
There's a flag on the 25 and a flag on the 15. There's 2 flags on the play. So wait to see what the calls are.
The one at the 15 was definitely a block in the back.
Yeah, the number 2 there was a great move though for the Hornets, but it may be getting called back.
Yeah, that's
Mitchell call. Got a hold on the Hornets. So we'll back that up and replay.
That's Colton Reisner on that run, but the flag negated.
So it looks like they're just going to spot the ball from the spot of the foul. So just replay of the 2nd down. Snap handoff to another flag on the play. You got another false start on Magoffin County. They'll back it up 5 more yards. Bring up 2nd and 14 here for the Hornets.
Right now, I'm sure the coach is wanting his team to settle down. I mean, they're moving the ball well, but they're kind of hurting themselves by ending up with all of the penalties.
Yeah, I mean, Magoffin can do a great job on offense. You know, when they're getting the plays off cleanly, they have really good production. Just the pre-snap penalties and the holds are kind of bringing everything back. Quick snap, quick pass. Just overshot number 2. Sorry. Had a camera difficulty there. Was trying to adjust some stuff. Pass was overthrown down the right sideline and pass intended for number 2 again.
I mean, yeah, Cole Howard stood flat-footed. I mean, he just raised up, didn't take a drop step or anything, and threw it 35 yards in the air. He was trying to hit Colton Reisner, but he overthrew him. But, man, what an arm. I mean, he threw that effortlessly and still overthrew his receiver.
Yeah, so 3rd and 14 here. The Hornets come out in a spread formation. 3 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right. Empty backfield. Quick pass, looking for the pass. Looking again down the right sideline. Pass is broken up. And no flag. So good defensive there by the Cougars. Able to break that pass up. It would have been a touchdown for the Hornets.
Yeah, that was really, really spot on defensive play. I mean, he timed that just correct. Got his hands on the ball and prevented a touchdown pass.
So let's see what Magoffin County chooses to do here. It's pretty deep into Cougar territory. They may go for it on 4th down.
Yes, 3:42 in first quarter, 0-0. I'm sure they'll.
Yep, going for it here on 4th and 14. Looking around, got someone down the seam. Pass completed. Down to the, looks like 10-yard line. A great pass there by Magoffin County.
Yeah, this time he hit Aiden Montgomery for the pass. So they're spreading it around a little. And so good, even attack.
I mean, showing great arm talent right here. You might going through a couple of reads, finding the open receiver in the slot.
Yeah, he's not the biggest quarterback, but, man, he's got a cannon for an arm.
Takes the snap, hands off quickly up the middle. Met in the middle very quickly. Only a 1.5 yard gain there.
Yeah, big Gavin Adams met Aiden Montgomery right in the hole there. I mean, that was just a collision.
They'll bring up 2nd and goal. Looks like at the 9-yard line.
The Cougars won't have to tighten up right here and make a defensive stand. I mean, they're inside the 10.
Yeah, like I said, they had some good defensive stops back here, and a couple of penalties helped out. That one big pass play right now has been the difference. Magoffin County still in that wide set. Got two wide receivers each way. One back in the backfield. Brings the wide receiver in motion. Hands off to him. So number 21 trying to get the edge. And says they may have knocked him out of bounds about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, he had a receiver over there made a good block for him, but it just couldn't hardly get to the end zone before the pursuit caught up with him.
Yeah, number 21 there. The great play. Showing some good speed trying to get to that outside edge.
Yeah, it's James Fultz turned it on. I mean, he's the one who made the big run earlier.
Magoffin County comes out, still in that wide set, even on the goal line. We have a flag on the play. We have an offsides on the Cougars. So at the 3-yard line, it'll just be half the distance. It'll put the ball at the 1.5. So a 3rd and goal for Magoffin County at the 1.5-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, they trying to get any advantage they can to make a goal line stance here. So 2:26 to go. Magoffin's knocking on the door.
Quick snap, hand off to the up back, and gets into the end zone. Number 3 there with a quick score, a touchdown for Magoffin County.
Aiden Montgomery just went straight up north to south for a tough 2 or 3 yards and scored the first touchdown of the game.
So this offense for a middle school team is just like kind of blowing my mind. It's even as a high school team, you'd think how the efficiency of this is great.
Yeah, I've seen a few high school teams this year that this team could play with.
A quick handoff to the back. Once again, they stood him up at the 2-yard line and able to bring him down. 2-point conversion is no good, but Magoffin County still with the first one strikes, takes the lead 6-0 here with 2:23 left in the first quarter. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back here in 30 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
And with 2:23 left in the first quarter, Magoffin County was able to go down, and Aiden Montgomery hit a 2-yard burst up the middle to score the first touchdown, but they stopped him on the extra point, and here we go.
Cougars field the ball, finds a big lane up here to the left side, able to make a big cut up at the 50, all the way down to the 40-yard line. So some great start and field position for the Cougars.
That was a terrific run. I mean, he picked that ball up and went up the middle and cut outside, and Crick just absolutely found him a seam and was gone. So Crick wins it on a huge run there.
I got a little bit distracted, Mark. Tucker has now got donuts or something down here. We've had to watch Tucker eat all night. So the Cougars come back out on offense. A great start and field position at the 40-yard line. Quick handoff. Looking out back, can't find anything. Quick run. So not able to find anything downfield. Just calls his own number and able to pick up 6 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Cougars.
Yeah, Bates made a good decision there. He just pulled it down and ran and got what he could get. Smart play there. He got 5 yards. So the Cougars are threatening to score in the answer for the Hornets quick drive.
So like I said, they marked that one at the 35-yard line. So the 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5. Cougars come back out, 1 wide receiver each way. Quick handoff up the middle. Now that is what you call a power back.
Yeah, I can't see his number there.
Looks like 54.
His shirt was wadded up so much.
Yeah, it looks like
that's Axel Noble.
Okay.
I didn't realize who that was. Yes.
That's a big kid with the ball in his hands. That was a powerful run. So that picks enough that's 4.5 yard gain. Bring up third and about a half a yard for the Cougars. Oops. Come back out. Cooper takes it quickly up the middle. So quick quarterback draw there, able to pick up 2 or 3 yards, enough for the first down. But another first down for Letcher Central Cougars.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a good hard-nosed football. You just needed short yardage. Bates caught his number and shot through the gap for a first down. Keep his drive alive.
Two completely different styles on the display so far. Magoffin County said, let's see if we can spread it out as far as we can and go. And Letcher County kind of lined up more of a tight formation and pounding it right down the middle.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. They're polar opposites is what they are. And as we say, that Cougars come and spread out a little bit. But
these Cougars still going under center for the take the snap. Quick pitch to the outside, see if they can get the edge. Mm-hmm. No, great defensive pursuit there.
Yeah, I mean, he had that send out. Bryce Buckaloo absolutely smelt that out, and, I mean, threw him for what?
Yeah,
10-yard loss.
Looking for, as a defensive end, get you straight up field, able to cut that lane off for the running back.
I hope I pronounced his name right, but anyway, it's Bryce made a nice play there. I think it's Buckaloo.
Yeah, we'll do our best on some of these names. We didn't get the roster for Magoffin County until about 10 minutes before the game started, so we were unable to get with the coaches. We try to usually get with those and make sure we don't mispronounce a name, but we'll do our best.
Either way, he made a heck of a play.
Yeah, either way, that was a heck of a football play, getting upfield and getting the running back down. So see what the Cougars do, because that was a huge loss there. Oh. So they will regroup at the end of the quarter is what they will do. So that brings us to the end of the first quarter. The Hornets are on the board, 6-0, lead over the Cougars. We will take about 45-second break here for commercials, and we'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
And we're getting ready to start the second quarter. Magoffin County is leading 6-0. A lot of game left. And again, not being able to convert on the extra point is what made the difference in the last ball game. So this is queued up to be a repeat of the first two games. So.
Yeah. I'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsor for the day, the Brain Freeze Shaved Ice and the Flippin' Donuts. So they've been busy all day long out here. They've been great sponsors. They came up and set the food trucks up for this event, and they have been swamped all day long. Those donuts look pretty good. Tucker may be able to give us a feed in on those later, how good they were. So just some great food up here. Like I said, great people able to sponsor these games. So if you see them out and about, thank them for letting us put these games on today.
Cougars are starting on their own 35, second quarter.
Backs up, quick throw. Bates looking downfield. Incomplete. Just over the head of his targeted receiver there. Looked like they may have had just some trouble trying to track that ball. Couldn't quite find it.
Yeah, I mean, he looked like he lost it maybe in the lights. But at the same time, it's important that they air it out every once in a while just to keep Magoffin County from stacking the box. So, that was a good call, keeping Magoffin County on it so they don't walk all their linebackers up. And maybe open up the running game a little more that way.
So big third down play here for the Cougars. They've been able to drive deep into the Hornet territory, but so we have a flag on the play. That will be a false start on the Cougars. Back it on up. We'll make it about 3rd and 21 on the 41-yard line. Oh, sorry, the 40-yard line. Either way, a tall task. 3rd and 21.
Yeah, that's a big ask.
Yeah, not sure there's much in the playbook for that. May sit this deep in the territory, though. You know, you may look to pick up 10 yards, try to get maybe half of it, and you're going to go for it on 4th down this deep, more than likely. See what the coaches draw up. Here's line up, one wide out each way. Backs up. Bates looking to throw. Tries to throw down the seam. A little bit overthrown over this wide receiver's head. A good thought, but there was 2 Hornets there in the area.
Yeah, it's good deep coverage. I mean, they're playing prevent defense back there, and so far it's working.
So 4th and 21 at the 40-yard line.
Oh.
See what they're going to. Looks like they're going to go for it. Coach has Bates down here, coaching him up, getting ready for the play. Still 7:27 left here in the second quarter.
This is a big gutsy call right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 4th down is going to be hard to pick up. So Bates goes under center, got a wide receiver in motion, and we have a whistle. Delay of game on the Cougars, so back them up 5 more yards. And that'll be 4th and 26 on the 45-yard line. So after the Cougars marched deep into the Hornets territory, backed up 16 yards.
Yeah, I think they've changed their decision. I think it'll be a punt now.
Well, the last one of the best plays tonight for the Cougars was that broken punt play earlier. I'm not sure 26 yards is in the books, though. The snap to the punt. Good. Able to get it off. Ran into here in the backfield. And a good punt. Magoffin County tries to pick it up. And not able to get a hold of it. Muffs it and is recovered by the Cougars.
I'm sure they're going to not worry about the roughing the
kicker. They said, good job, sir. You took that lick, but we've got the ball on the 10-yard line, so we're not going to take that penalty more than likely. So it is a Cougar ball at the 13-yard line. That ball took a great bounce, the punter had a good punt and took a great bounce. The Hornets tried to pick it up to try to keep that ball from rolling any deeper. Just not able to corral it in, and the Cougars able to recover.
I mean, that was a big turn of events there for the Cougars. This may be the break they need.
Yeah, I mean, they had a ton of momentum. Like I said, drove deep and then went straight backward, like 3 penalties. Had a rough go down here deep in the Hornets territory. This may be, like you said, maybe the break they needed. Now 1st and 10 on the 13-yard line. This kind of offense that the Cougars run, it's not very good. Doesn't go very well with any kind of penalties. You got to be on the schedule, 2 and 3 yards at a time. Try to pound that ball on in. So under center base, hands off to Running back able to get up to about the 10-yard line before he's taken down. So that's a quick 3-yard gain.
Again, that was Leighton Gibson to come up and made that tackle. I mean, he shot up through there and kept it to only 3 yards.
Yeah, the running back looks like have a good burst there. He looks like he has some good speed already by the time he got to the line. Just not able to get past Bates. Sorry, past Gibson, I'm sorry. So Bates back under center, hands back off. Same play again, trying to run up the middle. This time good leg drive, able to stay up. It's like another 2-yard gain before he's able to be taken down. That'll bring up 3rd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
And that's Caden Montgomery on the tackle there. They have him listed as a 7th grader, and he's going to be a monster.
So, yeah, 7th grader. Some of these kids they look like full-grown men. Pretty sure the nose guard there, he looks like he's about 6'1", 250. Easy. I mean, like there's some great, Magoffin County has some great big old kids out here. Takes the handoff, hands it back off again. Same play, go on the opposite side. Not able to get any kind of movement there. So Magoffin County's defensive line stands them up for no gain.
They met Mr. Montgomery again there at the line of scrimmage.
Montgomery does definitely not skip leg day. That kid is driving people all over the field. Looks like a very strong young man out there. So it brings up 4th and 5 for the Cougars on the 8-yard line. So they can get a first down if they get down to about the 2. So Bates has his orders from the coach, heading back out. There's been looking just 3 straight inside draws there, but not able to get any movement on that defensive line.
Yeah, they've struggled running the ball.
So with the draw up, got I formation. Bates hands it off. Nope, pulls it out. Looking to the outside, got a fade route over to the side. It is
they're flagging
a flag on both sides. 2 flags on the play and a touchdown signal at the same time. So I'm not sure what's going on.
I think they were going to call pass interference.
So yeah, announcer doing a great job getting the Cougar fans fired up.
Yeah. I couldn't see who caught that ball. Could you?
Mm-mm. No, the catch was in the far corner. Great route. Ran a great out route. Straight up the field and took off to the sideline. Bates dropped it right in there for a good touchdown. So it was a pass interference on the defense. So it's pass interference on Magoffin County. Letcher County is going to decline it. And it is good for the Letcher County touchdown. So great play there by the Cougars. Inside run, inside run, inside run. Sets up the quick out route and the touchdown for the Cougars.
I think it was Eli Hatton that caught the ball, but I'm not sure. I couldn't see the number by all the kids around him.
A 14, Cole Shepard with a touchdown catch. So, Cougars line up for the 2-point conversion. Bates under center. Quick handoff to the running back and is able to dive into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. Well, we said the extra points may come a big factor right now. We've got Magoffin County first to strike, but the Cougars now on top, 8-6, with 4:39 left in the second quarter. So we have a couple Cougars down here, injured players.
We got one for each
One of each team. Yeah, that's one Magoffin County player and one Cougar. So we are going to kick it out for one quick commercial while they tend to these young men. We'll be right back here in about 30 seconds.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
$4:39 left in the second quarter, and the Cougars have answered the call. Shepard caught a pass there for the touchdown, and then Chance Adams got the 2-point conversion. So the Cougars have taken the lead 8-6.
Yeah. I'd like to give a quick shout out and say thank you to Kevin Woods, Buckaloo. I was glad to hear we said it correctly. So quick kickoff here by the Cougars. Straight to one of the Hornets, who's not able to handle it. Another turnover, another good special teams play by the Cougars, and they have gotten the ball back already on their 45-yard line.
Yeah, that's Chance Adams again. I mean, he just pounced right on the ball.
So huge play there. It seems like all the bounce is going the right way right now for Letcher County. So two special team turnovers for the Hornets. The best case scenario for the Cougars, honestly. I mean, the Hornets looked unstoppable on offense. So, you know, the less time they have on the field, the better chance the Cougars are going to have. Looks like to see if the defense can stand up. Like I said, make some great plays, great penetration by the line. Honestly, I said that now, better lucky than good kind of for the Cougars. All the right bounces. So 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line for Letcher County. Quick pitch to the running back. Tries to change directions, loses footing, and the penetration by the Hornets catches up quickly. Looks like a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, I mean, there was a whole swarm of Hornets in there, and ended up with a loss there. James Fultz came in and made the final blow, but I mean, they just a swarming defense. He had nowhere to go. They stood up at the line of scrimmage and blocked every hole.
Yeah, it looked like number 87 here on this end. Defensive end for the Hornets kind of blew that play up. He kind of got upfield, got in the running lane, and instead his friends able to wrap him up after they got slowed down. So 2nd and 14, once again for the Cougars on the 48-yard line. 3:43 left here in the second quarter. A little bit of different formation here. Got one wide out to the right. Bates takes a snap, hands off. Looks like he might have got a 1 yard on the play. Initial push up the middle, but still snuffed out by that defensive line for the Hornets.
Yeah, again, the same thing. Number 87 shot in there and clogged that up. Braden Ward there made the initial hit, and then he was followed up by James Fultz and for about a yard loss.
A couple of substitutions coming in, getting some fresh Magoffin County kids in the game. Bates has his orders from, is it Coach Smith? So get back onto the field. The Cougars getting set here on offense. Bates back under center. So we'll go and take snap. It looks like some pre-snap movement there. So there's a flag on the play. Looks like it'll be a false start on the Cougars. Yep, a false start. So that will back it up. That'll make it 3rd and 18 for the Cougars on the 49-yard line. Oh, sorry, misplaced that. 47-yard line.
Yeah, in this particular drive, I mean, they're in negative yardage right now. I mean, they really struggled with a couple of good defensive stands, and then that penalty
Yeah, it looks like the Cougars have had some kind of same kind of pattern. They went to that inside draw, inside slam play a few times, and they kind of pulled it out in a play action. So let's see what happens. Pull it out. Quick pass to the outside, just a little bit out in front of the receiver. So incomplete pass. We'll bring up 4th down.
The sideline's going wild here. They wanted a late hit on the quarterback, but Whitehat said no.
So he was in the throwing motion. Just a hair late. Wasn't blatantly called. So that'll bring up 4th down and about 18 for the Cougars. Looks like they are back to punt. So number 2's back to receive for Magoffin County. Good snap, good punt by the Cougars. Takes a good bounce all the way down to the 12-yard line. So good punt by that young man. Said good bounce for the Cougars. Takes it all the way down to the 12-yard line, where the Magoffin County offense will come and take back onto the field.
Yeah, Jaden Gibson, that made a good punt there. Got the roll, so. Minute 51 left in the half. Magoffin's going to start deep in their own territory. They have to drive the length of the field and manage the clock.
So Magoffin came back out, the back of the wide formation. We got a timeout on for Letcher County. So we will take one with them. We are going to kick it out for about 30 seconds. We'll be back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
And we're back after that timeout. The Cougars only had 10 men on the field, so they called a timeout.
Quick out here to number 2, who has a lot of green grass out in front of him. He went up and break loose. Nobody's going to catch him. He's already gone 40, 30, 20, 10-yard line, and touchdown for the Hornets. So one play back on offense, and the Hornets have regained the lead.
Yeah, 88 yards.
The 88 yards. As we just talked about, the best thing for the Cougars would be to keep the Hornets off the field on offense, and they show why.
I mean, wow, that was quick.
Yeah, like I said, you can tell there's a lot of speed on this offense for Magoffin County. These quick outs, these quick passes out to the flat, letting their playmakers have some room to operate. It's just like having a quick outside pitch for your running back. But very effective. So touchdown for the Hornets. Take the lead 12-8. Going to go for 2 here. Quick snap. Looking, can't find anything. Rolling out himself. Look to have his receiver there in the end zone. Just a little bit underthrown. He was under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he's mad at himself on that one because he knew he had his receiver open.
Yeah, so Magoffin County able to take the quick strike, get the lead back 12-8.
Minute 39 left to go in the second quarter, and this game is turned tide once again. It's 12-8. Cougars go out on the field to receive as Magoffin comes out to kick the ball off.
Yeah, so getting the flip sides. Looked like teams may be lined up the wrong sides there. But
yeah, they were. That's twice they've done that so far. They're so keyed up and concentrating on what they're doing.
So there still is a minute 39 left here in the second quarter. So plenty of time still for the Cougars to get the ball back and get down the field. See how they handle this last few minutes of the quarter. Hornets seem to get a guy on late, get him lined up. Quick kick. Ball not going to go 10 yards. So being an illegal kick, only 9 yards, the Letcher County will take over from that spot.
I wasn't sure that wasn't going to make it. I mean, the way it was wiggling.
Yeah, it's just crawling around. It looked dangerous there for a second for Cougars. But stopped about 60, like I said, about a foot shy of that 50-yard line. So the Cougars will take back over, like I said, on the 49-yard line.
Again, they're starting in pretty good field position. They're on the Hornet side of the 50. So, minute 32. Can they manage the clock and get it down the field in that time?
Yeah, this, something you got to think about because this Cougar offense is made for those slow, methodical drives. We've not seen a big play capability out of them yet. Not saying they don't have it, just that we're just not seeing it yet tonight.
Right, that they're playing more of the pair type football. They run pair
I formation. Hand it to the up back. Able to drive forward for about 2-yard gain. So it'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Cougars.
Andrew Hall there to make the stop for the Hornets. Hornets take a timeout.
Timeout, Magoffin County. We're going to keep it right here. Once again, I'd like to thank our main sponsor for the day, Brain-Free Shaved Ice and Flippin' Donuts. Like I said, great community partners. I needed a sponsor to kind of get these middle school games going on tonight. They stepped up, said they'd cover all the costs. So, great people, like I said, and they make some great food as well. Like I said, their lines outside have been busy all night with their food trucks.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's their hometown people, and they're doing good, and so I love it when people support local shopping, and can't say anything negative. I've sampled about everything they've got, and so far I haven't found anything I didn't like.
Yeah, I didn't know they had everything that they do on the menu. Like I said, the kind of gives it the names give it away. They do have donuts and shaved ice, guys. But they also have some great other food. They have burgers and fries, milkshakes to kill for. I mean, ice cream. They just have so many options. So if you guys get the chance, check out their Facebook page. Check them out on social media. Find out where their food trucks are and go try this awesome food out. Well, Cougars coming back out on offense here. Back to the line. Got one wide out each way. One back in the backfield. Bates back under center. Takes the snap. Trying to get some motion off that left side. He finds a gap. Able to spin forward. Looks like he was going to be able to break free initially. But the Hornets there right on the ball. Able to keep him to just a 2-yard gain.
Man, they about ripped his jersey off.
Man, that's a big hitting going on out there. That was a big hit. Looked like he spun back to the inside and opened him up and took a big lick there.
Yeah. Magoffin County called another timeout. They're trying to stop the clock long enough, hopefully to get the ball again and another opportunity to score before the half.
Well, I mean, this last time it only took them about 10 seconds. So a minute and 5 on the clock may seem like an eternity for the Hornets offense.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they got in mind. As they huddle up here and the Cougars try to figure out what they can do to make things work. The Hornets over on the other side have come up with a game plan on how to stop them, I'm sure.
Yep, trying to check up on that UK game. I'm sorry.
Right now, I think the Cougars are a little confused. I noticed one of their running backs was struggling on where to line up there, so hopefully they'll get everything lined up.
Cougars doing, still trying to stay that power kind of formation, that kind of power football, trying to disguise it and get some other lead blockers into play by using some pre-snap motion. So come back under center here. A big third down play for the Cougars. Takes a snap, backs up, looking for his receivers. Now just throw it up over the middle.
And they get a flag.
Yep. So the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. So let's see where this goes. So still no information from the White Hat yet. Here we go. We got a hold on the defensive back. So that is going to be should be a 5-yard penalty. I'm confused. So a holding penalty on the defensive back will be a 10-yard penalty. Be first down for the Cougars at the 35-yard line.
Again, that was a big break for the Cougars.
Still 1 minute left in this game, so still time for the Cougars. Because the penalty kind of bails them out. It looked like they were behind the sticks. Didn't look like they were going to be able to pick up the first down, but the holding call gives them just enough to keep this drive alive. Line back up. Bates goes under center. Wheels out to his right, looking, finds his running back here in the flat. Got a 2-yard gain.
Aiden Montgomery come up and shut that down real quick from the linebacker position. I mean, nice little play. The Cougars had a good little, almost a inside screen type thing set up, but made a great play to shut it down.
Yeah. So now this time we got a timeout by Letcher County. So we are going to take this one with them. We're going to take about a 30-second break, and we'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
We're back with the second quarter, 47 seconds left in it. The Hornets are holding on to a 12-8 lead. The Cougars have the ball on the Hornets' 39-yard line. Second down and 8.
Yep, Cougars backing out of this. Well, we're in our formation. That's going to switch off. But backs up. Under pressure immediately. They're saying he was down. The ball does come out. They're saying he was down on the sack.
That's Bryce Buckaloo again, and man, he just slung him around like a rag doll there.
Yeah, I mean, it was instantly. They snapped the ball. As soon as they snap the ball, that young man is firing off and getting into the backfield.
Yeah, I mean, he has a great time and play on his part.
Yeah, Letcher County timeout there. Their last one of the half. We will keep it right here. 28 seconds left, so if you're looking at the Cougar side right now, you still have a third down and about 12 looking at you now. So from the 38-yard line, it's going to be a tall task. 28 seconds, no timeouts left to try to get into the end zone. Good news is that there's not enough time for the Hornets probably to get the ball back either.
Bill? What don't know about that?
They have one timeout left, yeah. So
the Cougars have been on the edge of breaking one a couple of times, so that's all they need is to get that one breakthrough.
So shotgun formation this time. Base takes a snap. Backs up, looking. Deep pass down. Has a wide receiver open and is able to make the catch. Great catch.
Beautiful
there.
Catch.
30. What's that number? 30 what? Cougars hurry up, back up to the line. Still tick. 14 seconds left. Another quick snap back to Bates. Under pressure. back to throw and incomplete. Good hit there at the end.
Thought that was a 38, but I can't find him on my list. 35, okay.
So that was a huge play there by the Letcher County offense. They said Bates backs up, throws it downfield. Number 35 with a great catch.
As Will Reynolds.
So looked like it was a contested catch. He went up and had to fight one of the Hornets for it. Able to come down at the 20-yard line. Saw the Cougars now a 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line with 10 seconds left to play in the first half.
And, you know, Reynolds is just a 7th grader as well.
Bates takes a snap, looking out to the flat. Not able to find anything. Deep pass down to the end zone. Pass is caught at the 5-yard line. It'll be a 1st down at the 5-yard line.
On the ball.
But there's only 1 second left. I'm not sure if they're going to be. They are not able to get the ball off. That is the end of the half. So, good offensive drive. You know, kind of give some confidence. Cougars not able to score, but give them some confidence going into the second half, being able to open up that passing game.
Yeah, they may have found a niche there. I mean, a couple big passes in a row, and were successful at it. So they've got something to build on at halftime for sure.
Yeah, it looks like we have the Letcher Middle School cheerleading team out here about to perform for us, but we have a 10-minute break here between the first, second half. We're going to take about a 4-minute break here for commercials, and we'll be back to break down the first half for you here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head to head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Hey, Brian Milo here for Appalachian Wireless. When we tell Eastern Kentucky we are you, it's true. We serve 28 counties with retail locations, and with over 300 cell sites, we have more than any other carrier. Keeping you connected, that's Appalachian Wireless.
What does one penny buy? How about an iPhone 13 at Appalachian Wireless? And now you can save up to 50% off select devices.
We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
And we're back here at halftime. Been a good ball game. The Hornets are ahead 12-8 over Letcher Central Middle School, and proved to be a tough hitting ball game. These two teams play more like a high school level team. I mean, they're both pretty aggressive on the ball, and both have been able to move the ball, but they're polar opposites as far as offense goes. Magoffin spreads everything out and tries to find the seams and stuff. And Letcher Central stacks everything up and runs power football right at you.
Yeah, I said it's a tale of two teams at the moment. Right now, Magoffin County does have the edge, 12-8 on those two big strike plays. Seems like I said they're all built on speed. I mean, the Hornets have so much speed on the outside edges and a great scheme to kind of capitalize on that. Those quick out routes, like I said, getting that ball out into space to your playmakers with room to operate has benefited so far.
Yeah, it really has. The one bright spot that I saw from the Cougars there on that last drive was that they started successfully throwing the football, and they may have found a niche in this Hornet armor because they've been tough to run against. So maybe the air attack is going to be the Cougars' answer to their prayers.
Yeah, anybody that's around football, you understand you need to have a balanced offense. If you lined up and ran every single time, you become one-dimensional. The defense can stack the box. It becomes harder to run. So like I said, like you said there, at the end of that first half, the Cougars able to drop it over the top, some big pass plays. And if they can back those linebackers up for the Hornets, they may be able to find some more room to run inside.
Yeah, they definitely have to figure out some way to drive consistently. I mean, they've been able to do it in spurts, but they've not been able to put a complete drive together. They've had a few good plays, and then a penalty or something just kind of broke it down each time.
And the Cougars kind of lucky just to be down by 4. Those two big turnovers on special teams by Magoffin County. I'd like to see the time of possession for that first half on how much time the Cougars were on the field on offense. Like I said, it seemed like when the Hornets did get on the field, it took them 2 or 3 plays, and they were already in the end zone and let their defense come back out.
Yeah, well, when you're running 88 yards, I mean, it doesn't take long to score.
Yeah, so, talking kind of flipping on the sides of the ball here, defense, both sides of the ball, some great plays. Magoffin County's defensive line and linebackers are just causing so many problems for the Cougars. A lot of times Bates doesn't have any time. He backs up, turns around to throw, and there's a maroon jersey standing there looking at him.
Well, the thing that I'm noticing is the defensive line for Magoffin County is being able to take on the Cougar line and stand them up, and that's allowing those linebackers to shoot those gaps. And like you said, by the time Bates steps back and takes his drop step to make a pass, he's looking at a maroon jersey.
So I said, We have about 2 minutes left here. It'll be about actually closer to 5, I'd say, after they give them the warm-up time before the second half's going to get kicked off here in Letcher County. So we're going to kick it back out for one last commercial break, and we'll be back here in 3 minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head to head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
Hey, Brian Milam here for Appalachian Wireless. When we tell Eastern Kentucky we are you, it's true. We serve 28 counties with retail locations, and with over 300 cell sites, we have more than any other carrier. Keeping you connected, that's Appalachian Wireless.
What does one penny buy? How about an iPhone 13 at Appalachian Wireless? And now you can save up to 50% off select devices.
We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Getting ready to start the second half of the championship game here at the EKMC tournament. And, man, it's been a tough one so far. 12-8 is the score. The Magoffin County Hornets are leading Letcher Central Cougars at this time. Second half's getting ready to start. The players are coming out on the field and starting to stretch a little, get loosened up. That's really important now that the weather's cooled down some, that these guys stretch out good so they don't get any injuries. They need to get those muscles worn back up loose after sitting down and listening to the coaches at halftime. And I'm sure that the Cougars have to be excited about the way they was driving the ball there and just run out of time. I mean, they drove it all the way down to, the 3-yard line, 4 o'clock run out.
Yeah. And on the Hornets side of the ball, they've not really done anything wrong yet on offense. So just look for more opportunities to get on the field and show what they can do.
Yeah, I think their total weakness as far as offense is the fact that the Cougars' type of play and running the power football, they beat up a lot of the clock and kept it away from the Hornets.
Yeah, those two big special team turnovers, maybe a whole different game had those bounced a little bit different way.
You never know. I mean, but that's why you play these things. See how it all shuffles out.
Oh, yeah, let me change the quarter before I think about it. We won't be in the second quarter anymore. All right, there we go. So the Cougars to kick off to start. So the Hornets will have the ball start out the second half here. Okay, flipping side of the field here. Third time tonight we've had that issue.
Now we've almost got them lined up, ready to go. The Cougars are not using the tee; they're just laying the ball flat on the ground and kicking it.
Causes a whole lot of uncertainty with that. You don't know exactly where it'll go. And this time it goes 8 yards before it stops. So ball will be dead right there. The Hornets will take over on the Cougar 48-yard line.
This year, that seemed to be the trend of almost every middle school game I've watched. The little pooch kicks and 10-yard kicks.
Well, in middle school, you usually have those 4 or 5 elite speed athletes. And, there's just not enough other ones to cover them on that. And everybody's so spread out on kickoff. It's a really dangerous thing to kick it back to those athletes and see, try to wrangle them in. So this way it goes 10 yards. They get good starting field position, but it's not a touchdown. Should be at 8 minutes. Here we have a clock here issue of 7:45. We got the clock set back for 8 minutes here. Hornets take the snap, shotgun. Looking out to the quick out to the right. Same pass they scored on earlier. Number 2 with some room to move. Quick move to the outside, down the sideline. They are able to wrangle him out of bounds there about the 22-yard line, but a flag comes out on the tackle. Still waiting on a call. Big pickup by the Hornets there, all the way down to the 24-yard line. Here's a holding call on the Hornets on the play. Let's see where they mark this ball off at. So it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. They will spot the ball at the 37, which is still enough for the first down for the Hornets.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big play. Like I said, a quick pass and turn him loose out there on the outside. And,
well, I mean, they've not stopped it yet, so another flag. Looked to be pre-snap penalty there, false start on Magoffin County.
So this half is not starting out as smooth as the first half was. We've already had a couple of penalties.
Yep. Both, quick plays out to the outside edge, getting those speedy players enough room to work with. Hornets just need to clean it up a little bit, get rid of these flags. Motion, handoff to number 2. Going to try to find the outside edge on this side.
And that's Colton Reisner on the run there. He just run out of real estate. They chased him out of bounds about the 36.
Yeah, there's another flag on the 45-yard line. The Cougar sideline saying the reason he was able to get the edge was because they were held and couldn't get there. So now the refs agree with that. They have another holding penalty on the Hornets.
That's 3 penalties this quarter.
3 penalties and 4 plays. So, yeah. The Hornets are their own worst enemy at the moment. You know. They'll back the ball up. See where they're going to spot it. Be first and about 23 on the 48-yard line.
Yeah.
Big play there.
Oh.
Looked like Letcher had an interception right in the hands there of the defensive back and just not able to pull it in. So big play there. Could have been another big turnover, momentum swing for the Cougars. Hornets luck out.
Connor Smith had that right in his hands and was dreaming about running down the sideline, and it just bobbled it.
Yeah, good.
Hang on.
Good break there for the Hornets, able to avoid that turnover. But still a huge, a long second down play here.
That was good defensive coverage, man. He was right there.
Looking for the Hornets. Got a man in motion. Take the snap. Look at to the outside. So just looking to get the ball in the hands of number 2. I mean, he's just a big playmaker here, trying to figure out any way they can to get the ball in his hands.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're just getting it out there, different looks, and letting him do his thing. But so far, they've been struggling.
Yep. Third and 23 now. So, see what the Hornets draw up here.
Trips over on the right.
We have
I think he had a receiver jump.
Prior play, offsides on the defense, so offside on the Cougars. So it will make it a little bit easier for Magoffin County as they pick up 5 free yards. So down to the 47-yard line of Letcher County. 3rd and 18 for Magoffin County. Takes a snap, looking downfield. Getting rolled out of the pocket. Find his man downfield open, number 21 with a big catch. And able to pick up enough for a first down, Magoffin County.
Yeah, that's a big reception by James Fultz there. He just waited there, made the catch, and started down the sideline. Big play, first down. So they dug themselves out of that hole.
Yeah, like I said, that 5-yard penalty turned out big there. Pick up of about 19 yards. Should still be 4th and 4 without that penalty.
Yeah, those are the type of things that you got to try not to commit.
County quicks back at the line, spread formation. Handoff to the running back. Not able to initially find any room. The Hornet fans want a hit to the head here on the running back. And looks like they may be getting a warning or a sideline infraction here from the Hornets as the coach out about the numbers. Giving a sideline warning here to Magoffin County.
Yeah, coach is pretty adamant there and come out on the field, and that's never going to work good when you're out on the field yelling at officials.
No, that brings up 2nd and 14 here for the Hornets as they drop for a 4-yard loss. Quickly back up here, 2 wideouts each way. Looking down the field, able to be wrapped up there, brought down. They're saying saying his knee was down before he got the ball.
Gavin Adams in on the play there. Nice play by Adams. He just broke through there and wrapped him up.
So big loss there. Backs it all the way up to the 39-yard line. 4th down and 23 here for the Hornets. Offense still on the field, so it's still down in Cougar territory. They're going to go for it. Quick snap, quick pass out to number 1. Able to avoid the first tackle, but then a couple of Cougars able to swarm the ball and get him down at the 35.
Yeah, I mean, he missed the first tackle and actually come back and got him there. Bryson Frazier was able to retreat and help make that tackle.
So that'll be a turnover on downs, and the Cougars will take over at their own 35-yard line.
You know, that's a big defensive stand by the Cougars right there. And you can tell by the sideline and even the coaches, they got a little more pep in their step. They start to get a little confidence.
Yeah, so the defense able to step up there. Once again, so many penalties, though, for Magoffin County. Seemed to be when they were playing clean offense, able to do what they want, just shooting themselves in the foot in that drive.
Yeah, it's still 12-8. Third quarter action. 6 minutes and 18 seconds left to go. And the Cougars are going to try to get a drive started.
Cougar back in a shotgun formation. A little bit of high snap. Bates handles it. Quick pass across the middle. Deflected by a lineman. Deflected by a lineman and caught by, another lineman, number 34 there. So Eli Hatton with the catch, but not an eligible receiver. That's will probably be what we get the call on.
I'm not sure what the call is. It's going against the Cougars, though.
Yeah, ineligible receivers. So that play was, like I said, pass was caught, but we'll wipe that off and march it back. It'll be 2nd and 15 here for the Cougars. Back at the 30-yard line. 2nd and 15 at the 30.
And that penalty is really costly because not only did you lose yardage, but you lose the down as well.
Yeah. And, if you looked at the wide receiver, was right behind the lineman. They just didn't know he was there. So, somebody throws a football at your head, you're going to put your hands up. So that's kind of what happened in that situation. Cougars come back out. Bates goes back under center. 2 wideouts each way. Wideout in motion. Quick pitch out to the running back. Able to pick up 2 yards before the Hornets can get him down.
And Aiden Montgomery on the tackle there. He led the charge with a swarm of teammates right behind him.
Yeah, evaluating this film footage, these linebackers have such quick reaction time. They kind of see which way the offense is shifting. They're making a break on the ball.
Yeah, they're reading their keys really well. I mean, it's pretty obvious that they've worked on this quite a bit.
So, clock's running. We got 4:56 left here in the third quarter. Cougars looking at a big 3rd down play, 3rd and 13 here from the 31-yard line. Back in shotgun formation, passing down here. Bates looking down the field, looking, quick throw out. Overshot his wide receiver, almost intercepted by the Hornets.
Yeah, Hunter Bailey almost come down with that ball, and that would have been a huge turnover.
Either way, it's going to bring up a 4th down, long 4th down now for the Cougars. Looks like they are bringing out the punt team. So the Hornets will get a chance back on offense here.
Yeah, the last time Jaden Gibson punted, he got a good Cougar roll, so he needs that again.
Good snap.
Oh, block,
punch. Ball still bouncing around.
Get on.
So it just throws down to the 45-yard line. So the Hornets will take back over on the Cougar side of the field at the 45.
Yeah, big Bryson Buckaloo come right up the middle and made that block.
Yeah, so 1st and 10 here. for the Hornets on the 45. So probably it's a best field position starting for the game, is it? Starting field position for the Hornets.
Probably. I think so. I don't think they've started on the Cougar side of the field to drive yet.
So back into their spread formation. 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Running back in motion. Quick pitch out. Cougars with a good defense, good swarm to the ball. Able to bring him down for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah. Yeah, Howard made that quick pass out there to Montgomery, and Cougars was out there this time to cover. Cougars trying to rip that ball away from him as he was trying to run with it. So
you look back at the stats, and it's not going to look like many running yards for the Hornets, but those quick outs are just like sweeps. You know, just a quick way to get a ball out into space for your quick guys. So, once again, quick throw out to number 2. Able to make a move towards the middle, and it looks like he is going to be gone. Breaks through the middle, out the backside, no flags. So it's been a touchdown for Magoffin County.
Yeah, Colton Reisner, great run, right up the middle, 42 yards.
So, big gain there. It's another big gain for the Hornets. I said able to one quick strike. All the way down for the extend this lead out to 18-8. You know, 2-point conversion, takes the snap, looking over the middle, wide open. 2-point conversion is good, so the Hornets now up 20-8 over the Letcher Central Cougars.
James Fultz caught that pass for the 2-point conversion. I mean, wide open in the back of the end zone.
I'd like to take another second to thank our sponsor for the night, Brain Free Shaved Ice, the Flippin' Donuts. Like I said, great community partners stepped up and covered the cost for these games to be able to produce these and showcase these young men from across the region. So Cougars getting lined up for kickoff.
So the Hornets took full advantage of starting in great field position there and didn't waste any time putting points on the board.
You know, there's kind of that moment with the Hornets tonight of a big play, and you just kind of hold your breath for a second. I didn't see anything yellow on the field, so big play stand kickoff here. The Hornets, the pop kick out down to about the 40-yard line. Fair caught by the Cougars, so they're going to start on their own 38-yard line.
Again, that was that little pooch kick that we've seen them do all night. Worked to perfection. They had to fair catch it then. They were so close on them.
Yeah, a couple times tonight they've kicked to those little 10 yards, try to get those little onside kicks, and none of them actually gone 10 yards yet. So,
but man, their pursuit is unbelievable. By the time he could fair catch it, they was right there.
So the Cougars coming back out, 3:32 left here in the third. Need to make a move. You know, down 2 scores now. Time going to become a factor very soon. So Bates back under center. Takes the snap, hand off up the middle. Found the seam. The best, one of the best runs they've had up that middle all night.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest run up the middle.
So a good 7-yard gain. We'll make it 2nd and 3 for the Cougars.
That Trig Winslet again, I mean, it just runs the ball hard.
Cougars come back up to the line. It's like a 2nd and 3 here from the 45-yard line. Hand off to the back again, looking for some room off the left side. not able to get out there. No gain. Also a flag on the play.
Holding his preliminary indication.
So holding on the Cougars to see what the Hornets do with this. Accept the penalty, so it'll march it back. It'll make it 2nd and 13 for the Cougars.
Cougars is doing what the Hornets did earlier. That was moving the ball, but some penalties was crippling them. So maybe they'll get on track here.
Getting a score update here on the Vandy UK game. Vanderbilt still up 20-13 over UK. About 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter. The Cougars take the snap. Quick pitch out to the outside, trying to get the edge. And just not able to outrun that defense there by the Hornets. Cannot get around the edge. So, been able to limit him to about a 2-yard gain. Bring up a 3rd and 11 here for the Cougars.
Once again, Triggs trying to get to the outside, and he just can't make it.
The Hornets have such great speed. You know, those wideouts we keep talking about and running backs we talk about on the offense side are playing the defensive backs and on the defense side and able to outrun them to the edge.
Yeah, they pursue so well and so quickly. That first few steps is so quick. They're hard to get around.
So 3rd and 11 here for the Cougars. Line back up, Bates under center, takes a snap, backs up, looking down the left side. Does not feel the pressure coming around the backside and is sacked all the way back at the 30-yard line.
That's Buckaloo once again with a big play.
He's speed rushing around that outside edge. I mean, it's just as soon as that ball is snapped, he's taking a sprint right around that outside edge and tackle. Just can't get out there.
Yeah, he's coming hard.
So big loss, puts it back at like 4th and 16 for the Cougars, and they bring it by the punter back out.
Yeah, there's nobody lined up on him. He likely blocked this punt.
So quick punt.
Ooh,
good punt by the Cougars. Fielded and dropped again, but picked back up. Number 2. Back out to the outside. Got a convoy down the sideline. Is going to get all the way in for the touchdown. But
there's a flag.
There is a flag on the field. So the huge play there by the Hornets. But looks like there may be a holding penalty back here.
Yeah, I mean, the flag was very early in the play.
So let's see what the call is. Initial reaction is it's going to be a penalty on Magoffin County. It is not. The penalty was for an illegal block, a low block on the Cougars. Penalty is declined, so the touchdown stands, and touchdown for Magoffin County. Extend the lead 26-8 with 23 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. So what was a tie game has now been kind of blown open here in the 2nd half. It's an 18-point lead for the Hornets.
Yeah, I mean, that was a 48-yard sprint down the sideline there for Reisner.
Kind of goes back to our conversation earlier about why you don't kick it deep to certain players.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, but not only is he a good player, but it bounced right up to him off the turf and everything.
2-point conversion, looking over the middle. Quick slant pass and completed. 2-point conversion is good for the Hornets.
That pass was to Buckaloo, so he's doing it all.
So extend the lead 28-8 now for the Hornets. The Cougars will get the ball back here. A little bit of time left in the 3rd quarter. Time is a factor now, though. You know, I said 20 points, 3 scores.
Yeah, time's a big factor now. Not only do they have to score, but they have to be able to play defense and keep the Hornets from scoring and from running out the clock on you. Because clock is your enemy now with this big of a deficit in score.
So Magoffin County already lined back up, ready for the kickoff.
You got Aiden Montgomery there to kick off.
Montgomery with the kick. He's kicking deep down the field now. On the return, not able to get outside. Good pursuit by the Hornets, taken down at the 25-yard line. I could hear a whistle blowing. But play was still live, so I said the play returned back to the 25. That's where Letcher County will take over.
Yeah, number 7 hustled down there, Leo Dotterer, and made a great play. I mean, they ran probably 15 yards laterally, but never gained hardly anything.
So Letcher County back on offense, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
$15 seconds left in the third quarter.
Quick pitch out to the running back. Tries to get some on the outside, but just snuffed out.
Buckaloo again.
Buckaloo going to need an ice bath after this game. So he has worked his tail off. He's been living in that backfield. So that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Like I said, where the Hornets have stretched out the lead to 20 points and leading the Cougars 28-8 going into the fourth quarter. We're going to take one quick commercial break, but we'll be right back here in 30 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Getting ready to start the fourth quarter. The Cougars find themselves trailing the Hornets 28-8. Third quarter was all Hornets. I mean, they were able to score 2 touchdowns and really put this game in jeopardy, I mean, for the Cougars. So Cougars have a big hill in front of them now, so they really have to get something rolling, because with 8 minutes left in this game, they're going to have to get moving if they're going to stay in this thing.
Well, Cougars break the huddle. Got one wide out each way. Bates going to stay back in a shotgun formation. Quick snap, high snap, able to wrangle it. Quick pass. Okay, just lost a little bit of control of that ball. Looked like he had his wide receiver open, just didn't have a good grip on it, slipped out of his hand.
Yeah, I don't know if there's more scouts over to do is falling or what. I know that several people are looking at the football, so. Definitely went awry there, but they're going to have to air the ball out if they're going to have a shot at getting back in this game, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's not the usual offense we see from the Cougars. Like I said, they just need to try to spread it out a little bit and get at least one quick score right now to keep this going. Base takes snap. Looks where the shovel pass is not there. Comes back to the receiver across the middle. Able to get up the center of the field. Good gain. Breaks a couple tackles. Able to make a 5-yard gain out of a looked like nothing to start with.
Yeah, I mean, and there was so much that went on that play. They covered about 75 yards because they went back and forth across the field. But Yeah, they turned nothing into something there. You're right.
There's a lot of short routes going on there, a lot of crossing patterns there the Cougars trying to get. Finally able to get one released, get a 5-yard gain. It's 5 yards here for a first down for the Cougars. Bates back under center for this. Backs up, turns around, and instantly under pressure. Nothing to do. Pass incomplete.
I mean, Fultz was right in his face just as soon as he turned around to set up. I mean, he comes from the outside edge and never let up. Great pressure.
Mm-hmm. That will be a turnover on down, so Magoffin County will get the ball back at the Cougar 31.
With 6:55 left in this ball game.
Kind of wonder, do the Hornets know how to slow this down?
I'm not sure that they want to. I mean, if it's got them this far, keep going.
So that's the 7 minutes left. Hornets used to going fast. See if they go for another quick strike. Hand off to the running back. Trying to find some room out to the left side. Big hole. Able to break out the backside and untouched for another touchdown for Magoffin County.
Yeah, it was a great run by Montgomery there. I mean, they just handed him the ball. Once he got a sweep around the corner and hit that sideline, there was nobody going to catch up to him.
Yeah, kind of looked just like a track meet. Yeah, they handed the ball off. He just, as hard as he could go towards the sideline, turned it upfield. Quick 6 points there for the Hornets. Line up, going for the 2-point. Got 2 wideouts each way. Backs up, looking across the middle. It looks like they've run that same play and 3 straight 2-point attempts. Just that little hitting that slot receiver on a slant pattern right there in the end zone.
Yeah.
2-point conversion is good for Magoffin County. Yeah. So the score now 36-8 here with 6:37 left to go in the fourth.
Fultz just goes back there and sits down on that back line of the end zone, and I mean, they throw him a bullet and he catches it.
All right, so now that Magoffin County is up by 3 scores, they do have a running clock. So in the EKMC rules, it's a little different, like I said, in the KHSAA rules. When you're up by 3 scores this late in the game, clock will run. Magoffin County going to kick the ball back off to the Cougars.
Montgomery is back to kick it yet again.
A squib kick down the middle. Cougars able to handle it. This goes down at the 37-yard line there. Magoffin County will come. Letcher County will come back out on offense. Take it over at the 37-yard line with 5:20 left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's Drew Richardson there that fielded the ball and started upfield and then took a slide there. So good job on his part. The Cougars take over on their 37-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Bates back under center, just hands the ball off. Trying to find an alley out here in the short side of the field. Still running. That's showing great balance and good strength there. Cougars able to keep his feet churning and a big pickup, 13 yards for a first down.
Yeah, that was a really good run by Trigg. I mean, he's out there running hard, and he bounced off 3 or 4 Hornets before they was able to get him down.
Getting a new ball into play here as the Cougars break the huddle. Line up, one wide out to the left. Two wide outs to the left. Bates back under center. Gonna take the snap. Quick pitch. It looks like a little bit of confusion on the play. Bates is doing a good job of kind of gathering himself and getting that ball thrown away before he takes the loss.
Yeah, I mean, he had a whole host of Hornets back there led by Cole Howard, and they just absolutely, he didn't have anywhere to go. The fact that he got rid of that ball was impressive.
But look like he turned around the pitch, and there's nobody to pitch to.
The only person he could have pitched it to was someone from Magoffin County, because that's all was back there with him.
It's a 3:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Hornets still got their 36-8 lead. Cougars at midfield now. On 2nd and 10. Cougars going to an I formation, one wide out to the right. Takes a snap. Quick handoff. No, it's a play action. Across the middle. Intercepted by the Hornets. Got some help on the sideline. It's like we have a defensive touchdown. And Magoffin County extends the lead. The big play there on defense.
Yeah, big Leighton Gibson come up with a quick six. After he picked off the ball, he rambled all the way down. What is that, 40, 55 yards?
Yeah. We have a flag on the field. I'm not sure
Probably
what it is.
Celebrating.
Well, it's way back here at the 37-yard line.
It hits the far back. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. So we will wait on some information from the ref. We have a holding on Magoffin. What was it on before the play? Yes, it was before the interception, so not on the run back. So the ball will go back to the Cougars. So I'll be holding on Magoffin County, so it'll be still waiting to see where to set the chains. Yeah, okay, so first down for the Cougars at the 40-yard line.
Wow. After making such a great play, I'm sure that Gibson was looking around saying, all right, who held?
You didn't tell a number, but I want to know. All right, so the Cougars back on the center, I formation, quick handoff. Good move, good powerful running. Able to take the ball all the way down to the 30-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of about 10 yards there for the Hornets.
Yeah, Reisner
for the Cougars. So now I'm going to say it's second and about a half yard for the Cougars.
Oh, my gosh.
Clock still running, so 45 seconds left here in this one.
Hornets done a little bit of substituting there.
So another play here by the Cougars. Another quick handoff to the outside. Able to stretch that play out. Good strong run down to the 24-yard line.
Yes, a nice tackle by Hunter Bailey.
And so another first down there for the Cougars. May wrap this one up. So
I think this one's going to end up the Hornets 36 and Cougars 8.
Yep, so that will wrap this one up. Magoffin County blows this one open in the second half. They're able to take a 36-8 win for the championship. We're going to take one quick commercial, and we'll be right back here on BSN for the championship trophies and breakdown.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
And we have a final for the EKMC championship game of the tournament. Magoffin County was able to pull out to a 36-8 victory over Letcher Central Middle School, and scoring win as follows. In the first quarter, Magoffin County was the first team that was able to get into the end zone. Aiden Montgomery scored with 2:23 left to go in the first quarter. They failed to complete the 2-point conversion, so they led 6-0 at that point. No more scoring by the end of the quarter, but in the second quarter, you had Cypher that caught a 16-yard pass and ended up scoring at 4:35. And then you had Adams who added the 2 points, and all of a sudden you have a 6-8 favor the Cougars. But from then, that's when things really started taking a turn.
Nicely said. Yes.
The Hornets came back and had an 88-yard run with a minute 39 left. Had just a quick pass to Colton Reisner, and he let him turn it loose, and he did. So that put them back up in a lead 12-8, and that's what the score was at half. In the third quarter, when they came out, it was all Magoffin County from then on. Reisner added a touchdown with 3:34 in the third quarter, 42 yards out. James Fultz got the 2-point conversion to take the score up to 20-8. Again, Reisner scored with 23 seconds left in the third quarter on 48-yard play, and Buckaloo actually caught the 2-point conversion to make it 28-8. And in the fourth quarter, they added one more. Montgomery ran the ball 42 yards down the sideline, 6 minutes and 48 seconds to go, and Fultz caught the pass in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that made the score 36-8, and that's how it ended up. This game started out, looked like it was going to be the third barn burner in a row, and it ended up Magoffin County just took over.
Yeah, after, they kind of cleaned it up. They didn't have those turnovers like they did in the first half. Offense was able to get a little more time on the field, and they showed off. They kind of showed their speed on the outside edge, and able to make a bunch of those big plays and run the score to a 36-8 win. So congratulations to the Hornets. They are the EKMC league champions. So,
yeah, Cougars on getting second place. I know a lot of people are disappointed with that, but anytime you can play a whole season and end up second, especially against that team that's right down there, you've done something. So
yeah, the end of the season, like I said, it's hard to take the loss for the last game, but like you said, it takes the whole season just to get in this game. So yes, a lot to be proud for both teams. Both showed up tonight, did great. But the Hornets are going to go home with the win and the trophy. So, like I said, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Like I said, especially thanks to our main sponsor tonight. Like I said, Brain Freeze, Shaved Ice, and Flipping Donuts. Like I said, they've done a great job. They've stayed busy all night outside selling some of their great food. Like I said, one more thank you to them for making this possible. I said one thing BSN always prides itself on is that you don't have to pay to watch. We always want to have all these games for free. We don't want anyone to have to pay to, watch their loved ones play these games. So, Mark, you got any final words before we sign off for the third game?
This has been a great night of football. Even this game was entertaining until right towards the end when it got a little one-sided. But the first two games, I was so impressed with both of them. I mean, the first game just set the tone for the night. The B-Team Championship, overtime. I mean, everything that you could imagine happened. It was a great game. And we didn't think that the 2-point conversion would be what would decide it, but it was. And then in the second game ended up in a 2-point game. So, great night for football.
Yeah, great shot. And so you have to think, this was all middle school action.
Yeah.
So I'm glad, really glad we got to put these games on. Glad these guys got to showcase their skills, and look forward to doing some more games coming up. But we're going to sign off for the last time tonight. So for Mark Young, Matthew Hudson, thank you guys for watching, and tune in next time on Bluegrass Sports Nation.